भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna, reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 18, text number 11. Four, 18, 11. Okay. Samam cha kuru mam rajan. Samam cha kuru mam rajan. Devavrits. Devavritsam yata payaha. Devavritsam yata payaha. Apartau api bhadram apartau api bhadram te upavarte nama vibhu upavarte tama me vibhu samam cha kuru mam rajan deva vrishtam yata payah apartau api bhadram te upavarte tama me vibhu. Samam cha kuru mam rajan deva vrishtam yata payah apartva api bhadram te upavarte tame vibhu. Samam cha kuru mam rajan deva vrishtam yata payah apartva api bhadram te upavarte tame vibhu. Samam cha kuru mam rajan deva vrishtam yata payah apartva api bhadram te upavarte tame vibhu. Synonyms: samam, equally level; cha, also; kuru, make; mam, me; rajan, O king; deva vrishtam, fallen as rain by the mercy of King Indra; yata, so that; payaha, water; apartro, when the rainy season has ceased; api, even; bhadram, auspiciousness; te, unto you; upavarteta, it can remain; me, on me; vibho, O Lord. Translation and purport by Vishnuni Sesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. My dear king, may I inform you that you have to make the entire surface of the globe level. This will help me even when the rainy season has ceased. Rainfall comes by the mercy of King Indra. rainfall will remain on the surface of the globe, always keeping the earth moistened, and thus it will be auspicious for all kind of production. Purport. King Indra of the heavenly planets is in charge of throwing thunderbolts and giving rainfall. Generally, thunderbolts are thrown on the top of the hills in order to break them into pieces. As these pieces are spread asunder in due course of time, the surface of the globe gradually becomes fit for agriculture. The level land is especially conducive to production of grains. Thus, the planet Earth requested Maharaj Prutu to level the surface of the earth, breaking upon the high land and mountains. ओमज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजाताम् सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं त्वां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम् Hare Krishna, welcome everyone. So thank you for joining the discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam. So this is the words in which Mother Earth is praying to Prithu Maharaj. So to assuage Prithu Maharaj, because Prithu Maharaj become unhappy with Mother Earth because she was not able to give the production to people in general. And the reciprocate accordingly. Just the way Krishna reciprocates, right? Yetamam prabhadante means when people, even though they are doing their duties properly, but the Mother Earth was not able to reciprocate accordingly because she actually previously hid the seeds by not giving to the people in general because they are not following Dharma in the reign of King Vena. So due to which she herself got lost access to them, so that she is not able to bring forth and give them, give to the public for their sustenance. Now, when people in general started performing sacrifice, then but she is not able to reciprocate accordingly. So and which angered Prithu Maharaj. So if you see in the purport, that Mother Earth is praying to Prithu Maharaj, see, you can milk from me whatever you want, and also she now says, gives the advice that how to prepare a situation such that everyone, whatever the rain that comes, will stay on the surface of the earth, so that she can be able to produce more and more. So this actually, like there is a nice movement going on. Save to save the ecology. So we should be very mindful about what we like, because that's why our Yugal Kishore was also very much against using anything plastic, with respect to styrofoam plates or spoons and all those things. And he tried to, because anything plastic that we use, it is going to stay on the surface of the earth for uh, many many years, which will suffocate the earth. Means the earth surface will be like, when a plastic lays on the surface of the earth, it actually covers the earth, means like the oxygen reciprocation with and also it pollutes the surface, the soil of the earth, due to which the fertility of the soil will go down, and there are a lot of carcinogenic elements will produce in the soil, which will actually eventually goes to the plant and also into the bodies of the animals, and it will accumulate and then cause others many more diseases. So that's why, uh, like now, all the saintly people are very much mindful about this saving the mother nature. So, and here in this verse, Mother Earth also prays how King Indra, by his mercy, King Indra is giving the shower, is like giving the rain, and uh, there should be nice arrangement such that the water just don't drain off. That's why in the olden days, the kings and all the it is considered that very auspicious activity to dig wells or ponds, and then to take out that sediments from the ponds, so that water will be accumulated and that can be usable for many more months, even after the end of the rainy season. During rainy season, a heavy rainfall is recorded, and a lot of water gets onto the surface of the earth. But as soon as the rainy season ends, all the water from, if the earth is not prepared, if the ponds are like no level, earth is not level, or there is no place to stagnate the water, then it will just directly flow into the rivers and directly flow into the sea. So it is like no, it takes a lot of endeavor to actually to do arrangements in such a way that to preserve the rainwater. Preserving the rainwater is the utmost important aspect for the ecology. So for the life on the planet Earth. Okay, but if you see here, we can nicely derive the analogy like if daily morning we sing the prayer, right? Samsara dava naladidapa. So we are all suffering in this material existence, samsara, and it is compared to a forest fire, and the mercy of the Lord comes in the form of rain. So especially like now, when we go in proper association or do some festival or no, attend to any pure devotees class, that association inspires us so much, to take up spiritual life seriously, to advance in spiritual life. But now, if you don't actually make if you don't actually take precautions to, so if you don't take precautions to save that whatever the mercy that we received, then it will be subjected to some other materialistic association, which will actually impact that motivation that we got. So that's why, like it is said that for that, most of the factors that influence us are externals, but and some other things are also internal, where we have to focus on. Okay, so first thing to preserve our spiritual life, the most important thing is humility. So unless one has this habit of unless this attitude of no trunadapi sunishena, tarorapi saishna, amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari, one will not be able to prepare his heart or make his heart fertile and conducive and to receive and preserve the mercy of the Lord. Otherwise, what will happen when the heart is not ready, when the heart is filled with all the anarthas of lust, greed, anger, envy, and pride, then whatever the mercy that we are getting will be just washed away, just flow away from the heart. So one should. So that's why it is said that Guru Krishna Krupa Pai Bhakti Lata Bija. Guru will give this seed of mercy, hmm, of Krishna Prema, but it is up to the sadhaka to preserve that seed very carefully and water it and nurture it. So that's why, like in planting, the water is actually given in the evening times, like in farmers and all those things. The watering of the soil is done in the evening time so that water stays in the soil for a good amount of time and it doesn't get evaporate. And then the plant will be able to absorb more amount of water. If we actually water the field in the sunlight, like during afternoon time, what will happen? As soon as the water flows, because of the heavy sunlight, lot of high temperature, the water will just get evaporate, and plant will not be able to absorb as much as water as it could in the when it is in the night time. So that's why uh, we received our Bhakti Lata. We all because we somehow got connected to ISKCON, and then somehow we are able to manage it. But we should have the proper attitude. This proper attitude, like when Rajan was visiting, he actually um, he said like it is we are not at all qualified uh, to be in ISKCON. We should not take our association in ISKCON for granted because it is the causeless mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that we are able to chant the holy name of Krishna, and and it is the causeless mercy of Srila Prabhupada that we are getting the association of devotees. So Srila Prabhupada used to say, right? See, the main what you call main takeaway, main gift of the ISKCON is association of devotees. Association of devotees, and then his books. So unless we have uh, this intellectual power, and then we can also be able to cultivate our emotional intelligence with the proper association, because we'll be able to like looking at uh, other devotees, we get more inspired to practice and more inspired to involve in devotional service. So it is by the causeless mercy. And next point is the service. Okay. uh, it is Rupa Goswami says, right? Devotional life starts with seven mukhi jihvado swayameva smritaja, means the service, devotional service starts with jihva, means chanting of the holy name. So Shravanam, like before chanting of the holy name, the Shravanam is also considered as one of the service. Okay, that's why Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Unless there is Shravanam, nice hearing and nice chanting is there, then only it will lead to Smaranam. So whatever we listen, whatever we meet, whatever we come across in our life, that is a subject matter that we meditate upon. If we actually go into mental association, and people will are so much of of uh, talking of discussing about politics or some events that are happening around us, then we tend to meditate on them also. Okay? But when we come in the association of devotees, when they speak about some service, some Krishna consciousness, something related to Krishna, then we try to meditate on Krishna. Meditation on Krishna. Meditation means you don't have to be deeply thinking of, like exclusively. That is good. Exclusive thinking of Krishna is also good. But if we are not in that situation, even little bit something connected to Krishna, Krishna's service, Krishna's devotees, and Krishna's instructions, through our guru's instructions. uh, so anything that is related to Krishna consciousness will easily uplift us from the middle platform and keeps us in the transcendence. That way we'll be saved. Okay. And one more thing that we have to give utmost importance is association. As I told you previously, uh, means asat sangha, means asat sangha has to be outright rejected, and sadhu sangha is the root cause of all success. Unless we have proper association, we will not develop any of the qualities. That's why when somebody, not somebody, everyone is given most highest recommendation is sadhu sangha, association of saintly person. See, like we may have proper knowledge and proper inspiration, and right now we may be doing something which is uh, authorized. But over the period, if you don't have association, we become weak. So it is at the in this Kali Yuga, what is most important is Sangha. That's why what is the prescribed way process of self-realization in this Kali Yuga is Sankirtana, Sangha and Sangha Kirtana in the association of in the Sangha. So that's why we have to give very high importance. Get association of devotees, somewhat other, like team up with some devotees, and in everything that we do in seva, in swadhyaya, in sadhana. uh, that way, because the modes of nature in this Kali Yuga are very, very strong. They may just cover up our knowledge, they will just overcome us, just like that. If we don't have proper association, it is very, very likely that we degrade. Hmm. Like if you see clearly, right, when we are in the association of devotees, we actually take about sadhana, we take up our spiritual practices very in one way. But when there is nobody around us, we become tend to like give um, become loose, and then comes under the influence of our mind and the ego. So this association plays a major role. And then intensive sadhana, intensive japa, okay? So which will actually, uh, which is actually the essence of the Krishna conscious lifestyle, okay? Because uh, even Brahmaji says, right, this when Narada Muni asked Brahmaji, what is like these people of Kali Yuga? They don't have any hope at all. Their consciousness is so polluted, no? Prayena alpayasabhya kalavasmini gejana manda sumanda matayo manda bhagyan padrita, means their lifespan is less and their intelligence is very weak, and then they are foolish. They think that they are very intelligent, but they are sumandamati, means they are grossly ignorant. huh? But what is that a hope for the people in Kali Yuga? And Brahmaji says, Harir Nama, Harir Nama, Harir Nameva Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gatiranyata. So, if like now, when we go to some Bhakti Rukshas, and when we conduct some programs, when we come in the association, what is the goal of everything that we do in our spiritual life is to be able to regularly, dedicatedly, with wholeheartedly chant the holy name of Krishna. That is the fruit of all of our activities. So it is said that when you do nice seva, you'll be able to chant nicely. When you chant nicely, then you'll be able to do nice seva with proper consciousness. So these both are very much related. So if you want to chant nicely, then do some nice service. And if you wanted to do nice service with proper attitude, proper uh, no, um, a proper mindset, then we have to chant nicely. So those two are interrelated. So like now, it is that's why it is Krishna made it as very easy. Like now, if you wanted to chant, if you wanted to progress in spiritual life, then start with either of them. Either of them will inspire other. Okay? And if you see some pastimes of Krishna, like in Govardhan Lila, Indra actually tried to annihilate the Vrajavasis, like no, to so because they were not able to worship him, but Krishna protected him using Govardhan. But here in this verse, Indra is the hero. Indra is saying that like it is said that in the previous Satyuga, the mountains used to have wings, and mountains used to land on the people where there are villages. And Indra became very upset of that. So he actually took his thunderbolt and cut all the wings of all the mountains. And that if you see in Ramayana, there is one like when Hanuman is crossing to Lanka, and this story of Mainaka is come. Mainaka mountain comes from the sea, comes to the top, and they say, "Oh Hanuman, you are traveling so far. Why did you take rest for some time on me? And have there are so many fruits on my on my mountain, and there is a lot of honey. You can have a break like that." But Hanuman, because he was very much focused on the Rama Karya, so he just touches the mountain out of respect and says, "I have like as a gesture saying that I have accepted your offer," and then moves forward. So in that episode, it is narrated that Indra has cut down all the wings of all the mountains. That's why in modern archaeologists also this says, right, India is actually drifting towards into the Asian continent from the bottom. So that's why, like due to this collision of the two continents, the Himalayas were formed. So during that time, the mountains used to like because in Satyayuga, right, their lifespan is so much. They used to easily witness, oh, this mountain was here today, and after a few years, that mountain has moved like that. That might be like that is my what you call able to correlating with our mindset. But uh, but it is said that mountains used to have wings. But Indra has cut down the wings of the mountain so that they don't actually land on the villages. And now, during the Pruthumara's time, the earth surface was very uneven. It's like it's not flat at all. Due to which, what happened? Anything, it is not very much conducive for the cultivation of crops and agriculture. That's why Prithu Maharaj actually leveled all the earth, like leveled all the earth, so that agriculture is nicely cultivated without much effort. Because if you see the hilly mountains, it is very difficult to do agriculture there. Like rocky mountains and then like which then have flat surfaces, ploughings, watering, all those things are very difficult. So that's why Prithumara like leveled up surface of the earth. That's why this earth is called Prithvi. The earth is named after Prithumara. Okay. And then and with respect to how to preserve the mercy means be very humble. Like it is said that the pastime of uh, uncle of Raghunath Das Goswami. I just came to know that Kalidas is uncle of Raghunath Das Goswami. He has this one attitude of not taking the remnants of all the devotees, irrespective of his religion, his gender, his caste, his creed. No, like no, he like no, he actually took the oath that I wanted to get remnants of all the Vaishnavas. So whenever he knows about any great Vaishnava, he goes to them, he go and sees them, and then presents them some nice bhoga, nice prasad, like especially the mangoes. Mangoes, every Vaishnava, everyone likes mangoes. So, and when they take the mangoes and when they eat the mangoes and throw the seeds, he used to go take the seeds and then that's how he used to get remnants. But somewhere where you could get directly remnants, like people, Vaishnavas, in order to maintain humility, they directly don't give remnants. So if somebody is very much uh, very much in that category of not will they will not be able to give if you ask directly. He used to do that like that. And due to which what happened, he was very humble because taking the remnants of anyone, especially any Vaishnava, you see the internally our false ego will get crushed like anything. So that is because when I first took the remnants of some devotee, I felt like the because we used to have this ego, right? Okay, how can I take remnants from others? That ego will be easily removed because even if it is done mechanically, also it has a greater impact. So that's why, due to his this small endeavor of Kalidas, he was able to get the Charanamrita of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very strict of not to giving any Charanamrita to anyone. Like if somebody washes his feet and they wanted to drink, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't used to allow that. But with respect to Kalidas in the Gundicha Marjan time, or I don't know, somewhere in Jagannath Puri, Kalidas comes and washes the feet of somebody is washing the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Kalidas actually held his palms underneath the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and collected that water and drank in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He did that. He did this 2 times, and when he is able to do third time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Now that is enough." He didn't actually reprimand. He said, "That is enough." So that is a great causeless mercy if somebody takes the humble position in front of the devotees. So, and uh, with respect to rendering any service also, if you the easiest and most surest way to progress in spiritual life is taking the instruction of spiritual masters very, very seriously. Because see, the entire ISKCON movement is just the couple of instructions from Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur to Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhupada took it so seriously that he risked his life at the age of 70 years and then came to America and started this wonderful movement. So, due to which we're all getting benefited. So, that's why we have to be very conscious and then we have to be very uh, open. We have to be very uh, conservative with respect to it is said that bending the rule or bending the truth, right? We should not bend the instructions of spiritual master as it is. Whatever he says, we have to perform it as it is because every word has a purpose. Every word, every instruction has a uh, potency. Has a potency. So, like as soon as we get the instruction of spiritual master, means we already got the empowerment from the spiritual master, from empowerment from Krishna to be able to perform that activity. So that's why when we follow the instructions of spiritual master, that is the mercy of spiritual master by which we can purify ourselves and do some service to please the spiritual master and to please Krishna. So that's what I can speak. If anybody have any questions or comments, we can take now. Anybody have anything? Right. Okay, we'll end here. Tandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai, Ananda Purveshwar ki jai.